Hey folks, it's Johnny Flynn. And the last time Senate Majority Leader Bob Duff lied was when he said the birds were dying from the bird seed, when in fact it's 5G killing them. But today he lied big time because there's lots of FBI information out about how the homicide rate has escalated to up 30%, and it actually demonstrates in these articles, if you look on the screen, it says that throughout all these articles, the FBI admits numbers are not the facts, okay? The numbers that Bob Duff is using is from 15,875 agencies out of the 18,625 law enforcement agencies across the country. So 75% of the data is in, and Bob Duff is reporting that the numbers are down. But if you look at the actual FBI news articles, okay, the murder and manslaughter offenses rose 29.4% in 2020, marking the largest annual increase since nation record keeping began in the 1960s. So, let's watch Bob Duff. Let's watch him. Here he is. Let me make sure it's on screen. Let me switch this to 2. Okay. Let me push this play.
Tonight, dozens taking to the streets in Hartford as they walked in faith against violence.
This is not a time just for talk. This is very much a time for action.
Tonight, new numbers from the FBI capturing a picture of crime across the U.S. In 2020, homicides were up 30% in Connecticut, marked in blue on this chart, which follows a nationwide trend seen in pink.
We had a teenager yesterday was killed in the city of Hartford.
Mr. Kennedy.
And so this is a clear and present issue that we need to deal with.
FBI crime stats also show a big increase in car thefts in the state in 2020.
Car thefts.
It's an issue that has led to people in various communities demanding action. Overall violent crime increased in the country, but in Connecticut,
Let's watch. See this paragraph? Our state is much safer because our criminal justice reforms that we've done. Closing prisons, closing the court. They're not prosecuting any crimes and they're releasing the prisoners. That's why our crime statistics of how many incarcerated people we have is down. Our crime is not down. He's such a huge liar. Our prison population is down. That's true. That's because they released them because of the COVID risk. That's not safety. The murder rate is up because the criminals are out on the street. We're saving taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars, said Bob Duff, at the cost of lives.
Dip from 2019, continuing a decrease that has been underway for decades.
Watch.
Our state is much safer because of the criminal justice reforms that we've done. Our crime is down, our prison population is down, we're saving taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars.
There are signs that car thefts are already going back down, and some think in the coming year there will be a decrease in homicides, which might have spiked due to the pandemic and tension.
In other words, he's just making it up as he goes. Homicides have escalated through the roof. Suicides escalated through the roof. And he has the gall to say crime is down. Oh, there's less prisoners now. That's because he closed the maximum security prison, though he opened prison release on Quintard Avenue, my street. He put in a 17-bed facility by not properly describing in a residential neighborhood how a facility can be used with no permits, no permission from, no notification to the residents, and now we have 2 ODs on the street in the past month, and we found 3 crack pipes on Quintard Avenue. So Bob Duff is a huge liar saying crime is down. Crime has escalated. The problem is they're not enforcing the law, and in sanctuary cities, they don't enforce federal law. So here we go. One lie after the next. Bob Duff needs to be voted out because he clearly has lost all perspective, lies to his constituents, and places them at risk. The fact remains, if the maximum security prison was closed, and the prisoners went from confined quarters to mental health facilities not prepared to handle violent felons, we're in trouble. One of those violent felons escaped, went to Stanford, and tried to kill his old girlfriend just recently. So I've spoken to her twice this week. When you look at the facts, Bob Duff is a liar. Have a great day. Unbelievable. For him to say that crime is down when it's at it's a 4-year spike on certain data. But like I was saying, if you go to any one of these articles, you will see, here's the actual admission of the FBI that only 15,875 enforcement agencies reported out of 18,623. The sanctuary cities are not reporting to the FBI. The state of Connecticut is not reporting to the FBI. And that's why Bob Duff is manufacturing the numbers and false reporting the crime statistics to make it look like he's doing his job, when in fact he is basically defunding the police on his own by closing the courts. Closing the courts is a problem. There are 31 murder trials in Stanford Superior Court on hold because of Bob Duff and because of Lamont. Have a great day, folks. Another lie by Bob Duff. Unbelievable.